Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Wilken. I am the Career Education Coordinator for Ralston Public Schools. And we put this video together to highlight some of the information that was being presented during ninth grade orientation for our incoming ninth grade students, and also to serve as a resource for our families as well. We know there's so much information being presented that night that it might be good to have a reference to be able to come back to. And for some of our families who aren't able to be there in person, this video is for you as well. During this presentation, we're going to be talking about career education at Ralston High School, the ILP process, career-focused homerooms, and some courses and offerings that students can take part in while they're at Ralston High School. Namely, this presentation is also going to be centered around skilled and technical sciences, which is your student's chosen homeroom as well. So before we go any further, I just want to say, welcome to Ralston High School. For some of you, welcome to Ralston Public Schools. We're excited about the opportunity to get to work with you over the course of the next 4 years. And if there's anything that we can do to support you along your journey, please let us know. We are invested in student success, and we absolutely stand by that. This is the administrative team up here at Ralston High School, led by Mrs. Taverdi, the head principal, Mr. Kilzer, Dr. Pavanka, Mr. Smith, our athletic director, and Mrs. Athau, our Dean of Students. A few more folks that you're going to get to know really well over the course of the next 4 years are 3 high school counselors, Mrs. Sedlock, Mr. Burling, and Miss Molly. Myself and my counterpart, Mrs. Carlo, who is our RHS Career Center Coordinator. She and I work together on projects, including college scholarships, bringing in guest speakers, work-based learning, and opportunities for students. Our graduates earn support for college. The 2020 class of Ralston High School earned $6.3 million in college scholarships. That is something that we certainly celebrate at Ralston High School. We have a lot of pride in that. We know how hard our students are working to make these experiences happen and opportunities happen for themselves. And also our staff work incredibly hard to prepare our students to be eligible for these scholarships. And this is something that we always strive to improve upon, because we know that the more money that our students get in college scholarships, the more opportunities that they're able to have. What is Blueprint? Blueprint, as a summary statement, Blueprint is our model for career education. We put the Blueprint brand on this to kind of signify who we are and what we do. Career education at Ralston, we're going to be discussing today some of our courses that students are eligible to take, namely in skilled and technical sciences, as well as some of our career and technical student organizations, academies, and different levels of work that students can be involved in here at Ralston High School. Some of the terms that you're going to hear quite often during the next 4 years are the 4 terms that you see on this page. A career field is one of the 6 broad career categories that Nebraska Department of Education recognizes and provides to all the school districts to be able to follow. A career cluster is a smaller group within that career field of more defined groups of careers. For example, in human sciences and education, a specific career cluster could be public school teachers within human sciences. Another one in skilled and technical sciences could be like carpenters, auto mechanics, diesel mechanics, a small cluster within that career field. A program of study, we offer 16 programs of study here at Ralston High School, and these are sequences of 3 or more classes, all career education focused around the same career area. And our academies. We have 4 academies at Ralston High School. These are intensive programs of study and sequences of classes. Our 4 academies at RHS are Automotive Academy, Culinary, Future Teachers, and Medical Academy. And again, these are the 6 career fields. This is a model of the Nebraska Career Education career wheel. And so you can see all 6 of those areas. To the bottom right is skilled and technical sciences, and the 4 different areas, career clusters that exist within. How your student identified their career field of interest. Here at Ralston High School, we have career-focused homerooms. Students will be with the same homeroom teacher and same homeroom classmates all 4 years. And this is a great opportunity for our students to learn more about their chosen career field, as well as to develop rapport and connections with other classmates as well as their homeroom teacher. One of the ways that our students learn about and identify their career interest is through a career interest survey that they take as 8th graders at Ralston Middle School through a program called Naviance. And through this survey, students indicate what some of their interests are, as well as some of their perceived strengths. And that allows the system to be able to give them feedback on specific career areas that might be a good fit for them based on their results. Students also have conversations with their advisement teachers and careers teacher at Ralston Middle School, and this can help to influence, and help inform what might be a good career choice and a career field for these students to explore. For 9th grade orientation, you should receive a packet of many different resources, and these resources are designed to help students identify goals, to think with the end in mind. What do you want your 4 years at Ralston High School to look like? And then start to plan backwards. What does that look like during your freshman year as far as planning and taking classes that are going to help set you up for success? One of the resources that we share with you is the Career Capstone template. And this is a 4-year template. The one that you see on this screen is for engineering systems. And so if that's an academy that our students want to pursue during their high school experience, this actually lays out year by year from grades 9 through 12 what classes we recommend students take. These templates were built by our counselors, teachers, and administrators. And so folks who are very knowledgeable about the courses being offered here at RHS, and it gives students kind of a template to work from to help guide their decision-making as they're building their individual learning plan. 9th grade homeroom teachers at Ralston High School, all of these folks will be working with our incoming 9th grade students in the fall of 2021. Your particular homeroom teacher will be reaching out to you individually, and we'll give you some additional information on how to set up the ILP meeting. Some of our opportunities at Ralston High School include capstone opportunities. These are the highest level of education that we offer in CTE. Complementary core courses. What are some of those core content specific classes that you can take along with those capstone opportunities? Complementary blueprint elective courses, introductory and intermediate courses. We know that those introductory and intermediate classes are really going to build the foundation for students to be successful in capstone opportunities. And then, of course, our programs of study, which we already discussed. Some capstone opportunities at Ralston High School. As we discussed, we have 4 different high school academies that students can apply for during their sophomore and junior year. We also have a partnership with Metro Community College. Metro Community College offers over 25 different academies that students can participate in during their junior and senior year. Both of these require an application process. It's fairly simple, but it is a requirement. For our students who go through Metro Community College for their high school academies, the cost for tuition is 50% less than what it would be if they were to take these classes after they leave Ralston High School, which is a tremendous financial benefit to our students and families, and definitely something that we encourage students to take part in. Capstone courses, again, for each one of our programs of study, we have a capstone course at the end of that program that students can participate in. And we definitely encourage students, once they start that pathway, if it's something that they enjoy, to see it all the way through and become a program of study completer. The 4 main areas or 4 career clusters within skilled and technical sciences are manufacturing, energy and engineering, transportation, distribution and logistics, and architecture and construction. And we're going to talk about how each one of these looks at Ralston High School. Some of the opportunities at RHS, as we've talked about already, we have an automotive academy and an internship that goes along with that second year of Auto Academy. Students have an opportunity through our automotive program to learn concepts about vehicle maintenance, small engines, and then get into a more advanced maintenance and coursework during their junior and senior year if they elect. And then during their senior year, they actually begin internships with reputable companies here in town, companies like Jensen Tire and Auto, Woodhouse, Baxter, Truck Center companies. And these are paid internships that students participate in. And part of that time is during their actual school day and they receive credit. We have programs of study in TDL technician, which would be transportation, distribution, and logistics. That's our automotive program. We also have programs of study in manufacturing and construction. Our students who complete the construction program of study are also eligible for automatic acceptance to the Omaha Carpenters Union apprenticeship program after they graduate high school, which is a tremendous benefit. This is a great program that students will learn a lot more about as they go through their construction courses. A great opportunity for a paid position after they graduate high school if that's something that they choose to do. Engineering and architectural drafting courses. We also offer work-based learning, as we discussed within our automotive academy, but also within our construction programs through some of the community-based work that we do with the projects that we have. There is also a robotics club at Ralston High School. This is something that's relatively new at RHS, but has gained considerable popularity since its inception. This is a great opportunity for students who are interested not only in robotics, but also coding, design, just a really cool opportunity to collaborate with like-minded students. And then the last element of this slide is Skills USA. Skills USA is a student organization, a club that students can be a part of, who are interested in many different areas. This used to be called, for those of us who have been around a while, this used to be called VICA. It has since evolved to Skills USA and encompasses over 100 different competition areas. We're going to watch here in just a second a short video on Skills USA, a video that provides a little bit more information about it. The club sponsor at Ralston High School is Mr. Batley, ben.batley@ralstonschools.org. If you want more information about Skills USA, I definitely encourage you to reach out to Mr. Batley, and he'll be happy to help you out. So we're going to watch just a quick video, and then we'll move on to our next slide.
We're proud to introduce to you the Skills USA framework, emphasizing personal, workplace, and technical skills, which will enable every student to achieve career success. This framework is valuable in overcoming two major obstacles we face in the 21st century. First, our skilled labor gap. We know that the most difficult to fill vacancies are for skilled trades workers. You see, the true ratio of jobs in our economy is 1 to 7. For every occupation that requires a master's degree or more, 2 professional jobs require a university degree, and there are over half a dozen jobs requiring a 1-year certificate or 2-year degree, and each of these technicians are in great demand. Yet according to recent surveys, more than 33% of employers have unfilled job openings. They simply can't find applicants with the necessary skills. These are good-paying jobs, too. In fact, Harvard Business School found that 27% of trained skilled professionals earn more than the average bachelor's degree recipient. Success in today's world depends on aligning a student's career with their skills and available job opportunities. Yet there is growing evidence of a skills gap in which many Americans are not receiving the hands-on training that is needed. The second obstacle we face is career readiness. When asked to rate the importance of applied skills to successful entry-level job performance, employers overwhelmingly report consistent responses across all 3 education levels. Research shows that most students are graduating deficient in teamwork, collaboration, professionalism, and work ethic. These most frequently reported applied skills, considered very important by industry, also include oral and written communication, social responsibility, critical thinking, and problem solving. In response to these 2 obstacles, Skills USA has created a framework that will give you, as teachers and advisors, a common language that will help students, parents, counselors, administrators, as well as industry to understand the value of Skills USA. Skills USA is integral to classroom instruction to showcase technical skills, to connect students to employers, and to teach employability skills that are validated by our best partners. Our students often share that Skills USA changed their lives, but they can't always verbalize what they have learned or how they are different. The language in our framework enables students to articulate to employers what skills they have developed and how that will benefit their potential employer. The first of 3 components is personal skills. These include a student's work ethic, professionalism, sense of responsibility, and self-motivation. Workplace skills focuses on teamwork, communication, decision-making, and leadership. Technical skills grounded in academics includes areas such as computer and technology literacy, service orientation, safety, and health. This trifecta of student success has been validated by multiple sources and research studies. The framework centers on industry demands and builds the foundation for relevant, intentional student learning and leadership development. This framework will create a common language nationally for what students gain through their involvement with Skills USA. It also provides a vision, enabling us to develop rich experiences, building these skills in all students. Through it, we'll be able to assess and compare student skill development nationally. The intentional guided instruction of framework skills will meet employers' needs and provide true career readiness. But the only way students will develop and use the common language is if we become intentional about its use. Skills USA continues to empower its members to become world-class workers, leaders, and responsible American citizens. You make a difference. Join us in placing our members on a pathway to a better life.
All right, the next program that we're going to discuss is Omaha Exploring. Omaha Exploring is a program that allows students to complete hands-on activities similar to job shadows, but they're actually engaging in the process. So many different career opportunities through Omaha Exploring. There is a little bit of a cost that's associated with this. These are typically 1 to 3 day sessions for students to do, but there's about a $30 cost for each one of the different activities that students want to participate in. I have gotten amazing just feedback from students who have been a part of these in the past. They've really enjoyed it and definitely have felt that the cost was worth the benefit that they received. Some of the occupations are medical field, firefighters, police officers, military. There's just so many different things that students can do. And so it's something that we hope our students will take part in. We're going to watch just a quick video that shows some of the different occupations and some of the different experiences that students can have.
Tapping into my potential.
I'm discovering who I am.
I'm seizing the day
and making the most out of the opportunities in front of me.
I'm unleashing my best work.
I'm igniting my passions,
finding out how to do what I love to do
in ways I've never known before, and learning from those who've been here before and got there before.
I'm exploring my future.
I am an explorer. I am an explorer.
I'm an explorer.
When I'm exploring, here's what I'm not.
I'm not a student.
I'm not at work.
I'm not an intern.
Nope. I'm not a pencil pusher.
Not a procrastinator.
I'm not cramming for an exam.
And I'm definitely not in detention.
When I'm exploring,
I'm home.
I'm with friends.
I'm in my happy place. I'm in the zone.
Sure, I study hard and take my education seriously.
But I feel like exploring prepares me for my future in a different way.
I mean, where else can I get this kind of experience to learn about the things that I'm passionate about?
Where can I find great mentors?
Or work in the career fields I'm interested in?
Where can I be?
I learn by doing.
I belong by exploring.
Exploring. Discover your future.
Okay, the next thing that we're going to discuss are the 4-year template guides. And we talked a little bit about this earlier in the presentation when you saw the example of the engineering systems capstone template. In your packets and available to you are the 4-year plan personal selection. This is where you start to map out what do you want to look 4 years at Ralston High School to be able to look like? What are the things that you want to study, the courses that you want to take? The 4-year general college-bound rigorous course selection. This is a guide that was pre-made by counselors and teachers for students who know that they want to go to a 4-year school, and they're looking for rigorous classes to be able to prepare them for that experience. It may be that a student still doesn't know what they want to study when they get to college, and that's okay. But if they know that a 4-year degree is in their future and that's something they want to pursue, this template is a great resource for them. And we also, as we discussed, have the academy capstones for each one of our academies here at Ralston High School, as well as Metro Community College, that if a student knows that they want to go through Automotive Academy, for example, or our construction program, what classes we recommend they take starting during their freshman year. The ILP meeting, you will be contacted by your child's homeroom teacher to be able to set up a Zoom to complete the ILP meeting on February 10th or 11th. And this will be done through Sign Up Genius, and you'll see the directions in that email to be able to set up that meeting through Sign Up Genius. If you do have any questions or you need any help signing up, please let us know and we'll be happy to assist you. Before that meeting, please have your 4-year plan filled out. So parents, families working together with students on this, or any template that you selected as your goal for the meeting. So for example, if you know you want to go through our automotive academy, have that template filled out, the classes that you want to take during your freshman year. And if you have questions about it, that is totally fine. We just kind of want students to have a focus going into that meeting with their teachers so they have an idea of what classes they want to take. Website and social media for Ralston Public Schools and Ralston High School. The first thing I want to draw your attention to is our website. If you haven't been there before, please check it out. There's so much good information on there. If you go to www.ralstonschools.org, there's a wealth of information. You can also select Ralston High School as the school of choice and see information on current happenings at Ralston High School, celebrations, need to know information for our families, the daily schedule, and the list goes on. You can also access our kids through the Ralston Schools website. Follow us on Twitter. We have Twitter accounts for Ralston High School at Ralston HS, as well as Blueprint, which is our career education model, at RPS_Blueprint. You can like us on Facebook. If you go to facebook.com and search Ralston High School, please like us on Facebook and follow our feed. A lot of great information on there as well. Last but certainly not least, thank you again for choosing Ralston Public Schools. This is a responsibility and a privilege that we do not take lightly, and we look forward to working with you for the next 4 years. If there is anything that we can do to support you in your journey, please let us know. I've got contact information here for Mrs. Taverdi, myself, as well as Mrs. Sedlock, our lead counselor up here at Ralston High. Thank you so much for choosing Ralston, and we wish you all the best of luck.